Tesla is known for creating some revolutionary pieces of technology in the vehicle world. Elon Musk himself is also known for having some insane ideas when it comes to technology. But recently, something new in the tech world is happening. In today's video, we'll discuss Tesla secretly developing an AI robot. You don't want to miss this. First, are they making a robot? It's best to go over what actually happened at the latest Tesla event. Yes, they have announced that they are going to be making a robot. This was completely out of the blue and just shows how impactful Tesla's trying to be. This robot seems to have a bright future. What can it do? What's going to happen with it in the future? Are we going to be safe? Or will this bring some danger to the world? All this will be answered in this video and more. Stay tuned for more info about this robot. How was this unveiled? The robot was unveiled at a recent Tesla event just after Elon Musk had been talking about some driver assistance software for Tesla and its vehicles. We saw someone walk out onto stage. This person was dressed like a technically advanced robot, and Musk announced what the thing was. He said that the robot was obviously not real, as the person was just dressed as the prototype. He teased the audience with a little more as he announced what was going on with the robot. We got a glimpse at just what the robot will do and how it'll affect the world. Next up, what is their reasoning? So first of all, just why have they made this robot? Elon Musk said during the conference that his reasons were simple. He stated, "If you think about what we're doing right now with cars, Tesla is arguably the world's biggest robotics company," the CEO said. "Our cars are like semi-sentient robots on wheels, so why not replace those wheels with legs and put the bots to work?" Intended to eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks, the friendly cyborg will navigate through a world built for humans. This reasoning makes a lot of sense, especially with what they hope to achieve with this robot, which we'll go over later in the video. Next up is, does this fit within the Tesla world? This robot is specially designed to fit into the Tesla ecosystem that Musk is trying to implement. It uses similar technology to the Tesla vehicles and runs the same software. The robot runs in the same space as the cars and should connect when it eventually launches. This takes an ecosystem to the next level. The Apple ecosystem is the most well-known one we see people use, so this one could take over in the near future. Next up is, what does the robot look like? Now that we know the reasoning behind this robot, what does it even look like? The robot looks human in shape as it's based around the human form, but the actual design of the robot looks very much like a Tesla car. It fits in the same sphere of design work, so it looks very futuristic. The robot sports a silver body with a black head and shoulders. The head also contains a display for you to look at, and it'll show you information on what the robot is actually doing. The robot definitely stands out, and it's not meant to look like an actual person. Next up is, what are the real-world uses for this? The robot should be able to do some pretty useful things. It seems to be designed for housework and overall just assisting someone. It doesn't seem designed to act real or even be a human at all. It's designed like an assistant, but just in physical form. Instead of asking Google to turn off your lights or set a timer, this sort of assistant is meant to wash your clothes or bring you something. It's really an amazing feat and should bring us into another era of technology. This is really exciting. Are there any dangers with this robot? It's all great when something like this actually releases, but people have seen time and time again in movies and TV shows that robots don't always act according to plan. People may fear that something like this could hurt or attack people. They may fear the worst of what something like this AI robot could do. Musk hasn't really said anything on the topic, but we don't really know much about this robot. But it's safe to say that he is cultured enough to think about these sorts of things. Hopefully this robot doesn't cause any harm and Musk can convince the public that it's safe to purchase and use. Next up, when does it seem this robot will be released? Though Elon Musk has come out and announced this project with images of the robot, we don't actually know if or when this thing will be released. He said that the prototype for this robot is set to be shown off in 2022, but Musk is known for delaying things if they aren't panning out. But even with our level of technology in 2021, it may seem a little unlikely for this thing to actually be released anytime soon. This sort of thing needs a lot of testing and government improvement before the public gets this in their homes. Hopefully things go to plan with this, as it's a really interesting new piece of tech. What are their plans for the robot? Elon Musk definitely seems to be going down the route of helper and not military use. This sort of thing is being designed to work in your home and just make life easier. From what he has said, it seems like the robot's meant for doing chores and helping out those in need. Their plans are to release this robot for public use and not to keep it in-house. It also seems like Musk isn't behind military use for this thing, unless it's for his own. Musk is known for creating things for his company, so this thing could be put into space in the near future. That's the end of the list, but let's talk about what's next for Tesla. Outside of just this robot, Tesla has lots of things on the horizon. Elon Musk has definitely given his company a bright future with some amazing things coming up in the near future and beyond. We know that the long-awaited Cybertruck is being finally released in 2022, and people are very excited for it. It's one of the most anticipated vehicle releases in a long time, and pre-orders were through the roof for the company. Other than this truck, Musk has also announced that even more models of the original Tesla will be released. We currently have 4 models, so even more are on the horizon. The Cybertruck is set to stir up the market of cars in the near future. We know that the vehicle is meant to have bulletproof windows, even if Musk broke them on stage back in 2019. The design is so futuristic as we have never really seen anything like it. The design is definitely eye-catching and should shake up the world of car designs. The car attracted over 500,000 pre-orders. Pricing is set to start around $40,000 as well. One other surprising thing on the horizon for Tesla is a semi-truck. They've announced and shown off an image of what this could look like. Seems like Tesla is trying to get into all businesses in the car industry. They really want to become an even bigger name and reach into more markets. We could see Tesla become one of the most important companies in the future if they aren't already close to that. Overall, Tesla definitely has an insanely bright future. The AI robot is something people have been dreaming of for decades, something that if Tesla gets it right, it could change the entire world. If we have something to actually do things for us and it doesn't need another person to help it out, it's going to be amazing for people. This sort of thing is definitely a fit for those people who just can't do things on their own anymore. It'll be a great tool for the disabled and the elderly. It could be one of the most important pieces of tech we have seen in recent times. Tesla's just getting bigger and bigger and taking over the world. More and more people are buying into Tesla's world. This new ecosystem that Tesla is slowly creating is going to be important for the future people dream of. Self-driving cars, robots to do our work, and futuristic cars. It's all amazing and could change the world if it all works. That's the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with notifications on. Thanks for watching.